the results from 5th through 16th place. So in 5th place, we have Trent Augustine. 6th place, Josh Sharp. And tied with Sanjay for 6th. 8th place was Kevin McCarthy. 9th place, John Raplogle. That's me. 10th place, Brian Shepard. Tied with Bob Matthews. 12th place is Mark Honig. 13th, Jim Dulcito. 14th, Atticus Palmer. 15th, John Clinton. 16th, Chris Compton.
This is the sound of my excitement. You guys hear it? Listen.
That was about how I was when I first got on the microphone as well, Josh.
You were actually pretty quiet today when you were playing, Josh. We were a little concerned about you.
Yeah. I'm concerned about myself heavily.
You know, actually, I'd like to ask you, Josh. I was watching you play on AC/DC, and I thought, this is the most uncomfortable I've seen Josh playing in a while, because you tried to force a backhand up the right ramp.
Oh, I love that shot. You don't love that shot?
Okay, you were comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about it.
Like, where things went wrong for me is it's a very rhythm. I love backhanding the right ramp into the left ramp combo, and I shot early, hit the Thunderstruck target, and then with the no rubbers on the outlane post and the slings as bouncy as they are, it's just sort of crazy recovery mode.
I thought you were uncomfortable in your recovery because you were leaned very heavily forward on the game.
Yeah, you know, I actually play. That's been a problem of mine. I tend to play better when I do. I mean, I used to lean over and block the entire play with my head, but for me, it's being closer to the ball and paying more attention is usually good for me. So it's not uncomfortable. It's definitely frustration for missing shots, but
sure.
Even until the end, you know, when I made the save on the right side without tilting.
I'm surprised that Bowen had such a quick ball. Ended up with 1.7 million. I think this is Bowen's strongest game here at the Tournament Bank, or at least the game that he holds the largest advantage over.
You think? Over who? Over everyone?
Over everybody else, even your brother.
No way, man. No way.
I'm not asking you to cheer against him. I'm just looking for evaluation.
We'll see if Bowden can cash in on the repeat. What do you guys think? Quick, before people are betting in Vegas.
No.
They haven't closed it yet until he plays. The lines are open.
I'm a little biased. I have to pull for the hometown hero here in Jeff Palmer.
I don't blame you for that, but I definitely think Zach's going to pull it off today.
Zach's been hot.
Zach
The Dutch and Denmark champion.
Wow. And right into a jam multi-ball. No hesitation.
I think Bowen's strongest game is medieval, actually, over Zach in this lineup. I'd take Zach on AC/DC against anybody.
Okay.
We play it a lot at home, so he's got a lot of miles on it.
I really wish I could have played AC/DC as my third game.
What'd you play as game 3, John?
Joker, Poker, and
Hey, yeah, I had some choice words for Mr. Bowden for choosing Joker Poker as game 3.
So Josh has gotten his at a ball.
No, Josh is sitting here. Zach has gotten his at a ball. Oh.
I've done that twice today. I did it to Zach earlier, and now I'm doing it to you.
Actually, when in doubt, if someone is playing, it's probably Zach. So if you just call both of us Zach, you'll be more correct than the other way around. It's a little jailbreak.
Well, I know. This is the first time I've met you guys, so I have a little try.
That's right. We've never played together, ever. All right, double. At you, boom.
Yeah, no question whether you cash in there or not. And he lost the ball in the process, but for 22 million,
Okay.
I don't think he cares.
Nope.
Oh, I see a smile. He's happy.
Time back to grinding the jam.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
I agree. That's probably why the Joker Poker camera was moved the last time. Because,
makes sense. Papa staff interference.
That's our job. Oh. He flipped at it, but I don't think he was getting a piece of that no matter what he did. Ends up with a very quick ball.
Good start.
And a very quick 51 million points. Not a joke on this particular machine.
All right, hometown hero. There's 300 people behind him watching.
Hey, I'm just cheering for him because he has long hair. No,
Yeah, actually, Josh got you two confused earlier today.
Did he highway to hell? We highway to helling? What's he doing? What's Jeff's
Back
favorite
in
song?
I expect so.
Back in Black. Which means maybe he's focusing on album a little bit.
I've seen two players play that way today. I saw Kevin McCarthy do Back in Black, and I've seen Jeff do it. And I can't for the life of me think of a good reason for playing Back in Black.
Yeah, I'm a little stunned by that.
I mean, most of the modes, especially on the Pro, it's pretty much choose your shot to light all the shots. And if you're not going for jam and you're going for album, you might as well pick. I mean, the left bank is the safest target bank to hit, but man,
Who goes for album on a Pro? I don't.
I haven't seen Jeff play that on this game all weekend.
people
so.
from Colorado love going for album.
Mark asked me earlier, what situations where I go for album multi-ball. I said if I had one stand-up target lit and I had to do 10 ramps for a jam multi-ball, I'd probably try to do 10 ramps for a jam multi-ball.
And then figure at some point you'll miss, and then you can hit your target accidentally. I think there are situations, though, if you're, depending on where your song jackpot's at, and it also depending on if it's qualifying or not, if you have a chance to switch your song to, say, like TNT when album is lit and be able to double cash in, that's something that can be worthwhile on a Friday. Maybe not today.
And today you want every point that it gives you.
Yeah.
Single jackpots, let's cash it. Double jackpots.
It's a point
let's
grab.
get out.
It's a point grab. Really, Bowen. Really, yes.
Makes another player error. Well, I don't know, but I've seen him make a couple player errors today. He's missed flips. He's sent a couple balls up and over in the loop of death out to the outland.
Oh, I love that. That's my move.
And does that mean he's playing poorly? No, he dominated his previous group and put up some monstrous scores. Is he playing poorly for Bowen? Maybe.
Well, after his Papa domination, it was scary to think that he could play, 6 good games in a row this trip.
Zach lost his ball quickly there, but I don't think that was really a mistake.
No.
Caused by Zach. It just happened. Sometimes it's not going to stay.
Given the low scores for 3 of the players, I'm wondering if Jeff is regretting his choice.
Jeff always asking if he's allowed to wait. The answer is yes, Jeff. You're always allowed to wait.
Take your time, get comfortable.
So a lot of people may not know Jeff Palmer if they're not from Florida, but he is definitely one of the best players in the state. He's never attended a Papa or Pinball tournament before, and we're trying to get him out there. He definitely is a top-notch player that can play with the likes of everybody else. So,
absolutely.
We'll see him
he's
at some
been
point.
to Pinball Expo, though, before, right? Because he's been to my house like 10 years ago.
It was 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I remember meeting him, and it's like, damn, he's good. And that was 10 years ago. And then I never saw him again.
I had someone drop off my pinball team, and he joined as our 4th player. I didn't even know who he was at the time. And,
he brought in a ringer.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, this is ridiculous. Get up there.
And it looks like he's standing up.
This is probably my fault. I made a comment to him earlier about waiting before he starts
Wait
to
at
play.
least 1 hour for the plumb bob to settle.
Makes for good television.
Don't worry, Brian will be writing in plumb bob settling software for Highway Pinball.
I always wondered, can you play...
good grief.
Oh, there's no ball saver on this.
There is a ball
On
saver.
ball 1, there is.
It rattled in the in lane, threw it back down the middle. No saving that.
No, he was dead
So
meat.
has anyone ever thought about like an add-on, like a magnet underneath the plumb bob that you could like activate
center?
and just bring it to center and hold it there?
Have you?
I've thought about it. But,
Brian Dominey, patent pending.
I mean,
it's already. In case anyone else has this idea, it's already,
everybody who's
it's already
listening.
taken.
That's
Needs
right.
to
And this is
sign a
being recorded.
non-disclosure.
This is being recorded.
what you're doing, I assume you're planning on programming it in as just purely a software function, or you think?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to have the software to activate it. But it seems like for tournaments it would be a good idea.
Maybe as part of the cabinet decals that you're sliding in and out, you can have a clear window by the plumb bob that you can look into from the outside. Huh?
Kind of like the John Popovich game where you can look in.
I know one of our plans for Papa TV is to
Tilt cam.
Tilt cam.
I love that idea. Yes.
Mark excited about it. Excited about it.
I know Mark's been looking forward to this for quite a while.
What's that? He's heading back to Pittsburgh right now to work on it.
He should have it done within a month.
All right, Steve making a couple ramps. Get to jam, Stevie. Get to jam.
Nice. Leave off there.
Backhand, backhand. He wants to so bad.
He's going to. When he's ready. Oops.
It's the left ramp late. It's always scary when you get out of your rhythm by missing a ramp. It's chaos.
That's one of the reasons a lot of times when I'm playing like the rock and roll train strategy of pounding the left ramp over and over again, I might bail out after 2 or 3 times and just go for the combo instead.
You get more points that way.
Well, you do, but mainly you get less misses.
Missed it late. Alright, good settle.
Yeah, Steve's
Shot making percentage is a little Shaquille O'Neal right now.
But recovery skills are doing well.
As Jeff likes to say, the best baseball players bat 400. So you don't need to be perfect.
That's Hall of Fame material. Oh. Here we go. Bam. There we go.
Interesting here is having trouble from a full cradle, so he actually decided to just try a backhand on the fly, and it worked out for him.
The signs of the defending champion. VIP pass is ready to go whenever he needs it.
But he still needs 3 more shots for his edible. 1, 2. I'm actually surprised he went right for it. Do you go for it?
No.
I like to leave it there as
you get it's like 2 multi-balls if you play it right.
Yeah, especially in a jam multi-ball, I would probably not have taken that final shot of War Machine in order to get his edible.
Little cradle separation, a little up and over out the right out lane.
Shoot for the 3X light.
He didn't give it a nudge at all to help get over. That was surprising.
He bailed out of it, too.
Oh.
Careful.
Back to the grind.
And he's doing back to another jam.
And he saved his VIP passes at least. So here we go. Take it. 7.
Maybe that was savable, but you didn't really know which direction it was going to come from.
Good ball, though. Good ball.
Yeah. Quality ball, putting him in the 2nd place.
Solid 2nd place.
Especially when we have 2 players who are struggling to get over the single digits.
But at the same time, 2 players who have a lot of opportunities left. So.
A lot of opportunities, but only 1 ball.
Backhand. Backhand. Backhand.
Forehand.
Right hand.
We be jamming.
Bowen walks away and does a big celebration.
Does a little John Rapogle dance. Nobody does it like you, John.
I think Bowen's is unique. I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did.
Yours is definitely more of like the classic happy dance.
VIP passes and gets his Atta-Ball.
I did not realize he was playing for those about to rock.
Bowen actually explained to me, and I hope I'm not giving away one of his tournament strategies by saying this, why he likes what is about to rock during the multi-ball.
Oh, it's awesome because you can stop your bell timer by loading the cannon. On the premium, playing at home is just so much fun to just be playing the game at 3x for like 10 minutes. It just keeps going. It's awesome.
It must be nice, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have a premium, but I've never played a 3x for 10 minutes.
It's fun. Actually, a couple of the Chicago guys, Jack Danger and Nick Campbell, turned me on to that. They have their premium set on 2 balls in their work, and they have contests on for those about to rock. I'd never really given it a second thought, and they said it was just such a blast when you sort of get it all set up right. And that's what I've been playing lately at home. It's a lot of fun to sort of set the table. And the bonus with the Pro, for those about to rock, is that the left ramp doesn't load the cannon, so you can actually spell fire. On the premium, you end up building this huge song jackpot, and you never get the chance to fill your fire lane, so it just builds forever without the ability to collect.
That's sort of a neat feature, though. Just
You got a Zach.
Out of control, though. He is borrowing time.
Bell, there we go. At some point we gotta,
Finally.
At some point we gotta get some higher values on the table.
Nope. Backhand. Keep the bell running.
Thinking about it. Done. Yeah. Nice save. And backhand. Oh.
Back to jam again, I guess. On our home games of AC/DC, we've actually come up with a really fun variant when you're playing 2 players, and that's where your opponent always gets to choose your song.
That's awesome.
And it's a lot of fun because
Let There Be Rock gets chosen, all that good stuff.
And so every time you get the opportunity to change a song,
Is it every opportunity that you
every
can change a song?
every opportunity.
That's fun.
And so, I mean, and sometimes if you're up by 100 million points, you're like, highway to hell. Cup kid. Bowen is closing in on first place very quickly. There's the jam multi-ball.
Working it out.
Oh, world champion is rocking out to the sounds of Rod Stewart. And yes, for the person that asked, yes, I know this is AC/DC. Josh, I was wondering this question earlier. Do you know what the Atta-Ball rules are for those about to rock? Like, what shots do you need to make during the jam multi-ball in order to get that?
You still have to make, it's still all the white note shots.
You have to make all 5?
Yeah. Every song, it doesn't matter. You gotta clear your note shots for Atta-Ball. Bowen letting it fly a little bit here.
Super jackpot.
Yeah.
He gets one shot at 13 million points, and
Boom.
boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Wait a second. Oh, okay.
Little grace period moment.
So he's got a super jackpot on jam multi-ball. I guess he's going to have to do some other multi-ball. Oh, maybe not.
Jam for life. Nice notch.
And Bowen has passed 100 million points which 5 players did this weekend. We've seen a lot of scores put up during this final round that exceptional scores.
Yeah, I think Zach's first 2 games, he's like, if I could have just had those last night, I wouldn't have to be playing the first round that he was playing.
He did okay then.
He did okay. Got some work to do, though, here.
Yes, he does. And now Bowen's singing.
Always a dangerous thing. Left hand. Oh. Surprised he didn't take the JM multi-ball line.
There it is.
And Brick, but he does remember to use up his VIP passes. Ends with a very solid score, about almost 110 million points. Zach needs to slightly over double his score in order to catch him. The one thing none of these players, until that final ball is down below the flippers, and maybe not even then,
Hell yeah, baby.
they all have a good shot at doing it.
A chip in a chair.
A ball and a flipper. The equivalent.
Uh-oh, see ya. Oh!
That was neat. He bailed out 2 times on that ball and then took a shot at it.
Nice.
So
See, there's the back. Zach does it much better than I did. Bell.
now you might have been looking at where he grabbed the ball on the right flipper right before the multi-ball started and thinking what action caused the ball to actually stop so dead. I mean, can somebody explain exactly how that works?
Friction with the rubber and the ball spin allows it to come to a stop.
Yeah, Zach's very good at that. You're very good at that yourself, Josh. Bowen's very good at that, and then he does that little tip at the end.
He loves this, yeah. I call it playing with his food because sometimes it's unnecessary when he does it, but it looks like it.
Sure does.
Oh boy, Zach. Oh,
Zach.
Too hard. There we go. That's
There we
go. And cradle up. Backhand. Forehand. Nope. A little harder. Out the left, that way. Nope. There we go. Boom. Cradle up. Backhand.
Forehand.
Left hand. Cannon's lit. Oh, Zach. Zach jailbroke himself. Now there's balls. He needs to collect this before balls get in the way. Got it. All right. And he needs to settle. And now he's back to where he started.
And
After regretting his jailbreak to hurry up with his song jackpot.
I think he's going to do it.
Because he's the best player in the world. He has stolen my powers and used them for good.
But never for evil.
Never for evil. That's all right. Let's take the super. Boom. See ya, everybody. Good night.
That'll do it.
And 120 million points. What a comeback. Zach's been doing this all day on people. Oh.
Why not? Dang. It makes for good TV.
That's a victory lap save right there. That's like doing the donut when you just won the race.
Now, hey, we have the defending champ is still sitting in the clubhouse. Or not sitting in the clubhouse, but sitting waiting at 28 million.
And this is game 1 of 3 of the final rounds at the Southern.
Every point.
At the Southern Pinball Festival. We're watching Zach Sharp, and in the studio booth with me we have Josh Sharp and Brian Dominy. Mark's Diamond is working our production controls. We have Doug Polka also here, and Elizabeth Cromwell.
Mark finished the tilt cam. He's now back from Pittsburgh. Welcome back, Mark.
Mark does it. What's that finger he's holding up? Oh my.
All right, back to grinding some jam. Jam. Oh.
Wow, this is a really boring game with this software installed.
It didn't allow me to take Thunderstruck. I felt kind of disappointed all weekend.
I really enjoyed when we were playing at Expo, and like there was no wrong choice.
That's it.
Well, maybe there was, but what do you think of the drum modification?
You know, I don't think I realized it until like my third game of qualifying, and it freaked me out. I was just like, oh my god, what the? I thought there was like debris on the playfield.
Just in case you can't tell, right above the cannon and over next to the right ramp return, there's a little drum set above the rock targets.
I'd give a plug to whoever made it and is selling it, but I don't know who it is.
I would too. Also, there's a big TNT plunger on top of the, and a stick of TNT on top of the TNT targets.
But maybe anyone that's on the chat room, if anyone knows who made that, we can plug them. Zach just decided to let his multi-ball go down so he could restart it. 3 more, I think, to light his next super.
2 to go. 1 to go.
1 to go. He needs to cradle up, though, so he actually has a decent shot at it. So no rush. Just freak out because balls are flying everywhere. There we go. Oh.
That's good. 2 on the left.
The triangle.
Oh!
He broke out of triangle pose.
And the Elwin into a super. Very nice.
Josh, what's the rules there when you have 3 shots lit coming off your cannon shot?
Yes.
What happens? I mean, like, so you make one.
As long as you make one, the cannon stays lit, which is awesome because you can collect it again. You don't have to spell fire 3 times. Zach is at 2x, hustling to get to the cannon. Combo. Oh, song. Get both. Oh, he can still get his song jackpot. He only got the combo.
This is
Bam, right ramp. He needs it so hard right now.
This is the largest
He
score.
wants it. That's why he was shooting early. He wanted it bad.
Over 200 million now.
Yeah, this is passing the highest qualification score, which was put up by Bowen of, I think, 181.
He needs his right ramp as 2x ended, which sucks, but it's okay.
Well, maybe you can just go for another jam multi-ball.
Collect the 13 and move on to fight another day.
He's a machine.
He's not a man.
Another nice
No,
save.
it's just...
There have been so many nice saves on this particular ball that...
Well, that right ramp, the right ramp reject is dangerous for sending it down the middle.
Yeah, my natural response is to shove the machine in some direction. Just pick one. That way you don't look bad if it goes down the middle because you shoved it so hard that people can't tell.
Hey Josh, is there a limit to the number of shots you have to hit to get jam multi-ball started?
I think it's +2 every time.
And it just keeps going up every
Forever.
time. Oh boy.
24, I believe.
Is that the max?
I believe it is
Wow.
24.
Crowd appreciates the good ball by Zach Sharp. 227 million.
Zach giving fist pumps to everybody in the crowd. He deserves the congratulations for that. That was awesome. And, okay, so Brian, let's put you...
Put you in the shoes of a Florida man.
Put me in the shoes of somebody way behind.
Yes. What do you want to do?
Well, at this point, really, you can't think about what the other 2 players have done. You've got to just play.
How can you not think about that?
You can't.
Let's see if he goes for album.
Nice save. And that's it.
Jeff's got a smile on his face, even though he's disappointed in his play, but he knew he was in deep trouble in that one.
And so
The champ is here.
Steve has roughly 75 million points to go. closer to 80 in order to get 2 points. Wow, that's a rough situation to walk up on.
Now he's got one target left on the left bank, one target left in the center bank, and the drum kit is blocking a couple of inserts. But maximum 2 on the right bank. Maybe he can do a little combo shot.
Is this a situation where you say throw the caution to the wind and go for those drop targets anyways, or the stand-ups anyways?
I'd probably go album if I was him.
Yeah, I think so.
No?
Screw that, man. Jamming.
I think when I'm behind by this many points,
Well,
I'll take the risk.
The other problem is, like, if you get in a jam, you're going to clear those target banks during jam, and you're not going to get credit for them. And then when you get out of it, it's like, oh, good, I have 8 targets left on the banks, and that sucks. You got one ramp for jam. Sticking to it. Sticking to the horse that got him here. He's going to try to bring both in. No,
I don't think so.
No, it did not register the bell.
Interesting.
That was a good shot. Did not register. We need a major malfunction and a game restart, I think. You can cradle up and ask for that.
I would.
Hey, the worst they could do is say no, right? What I do is hire Adam Lefkoff to get them to do a game restart. He's pretty good at convincing those tournament directors to do whatever he wants. There you go. Trap up. Cradle separation. Do it. A little hard. Too hard.
Not so hard.
But he lit his cannon on purpose.
There, nice and hard. Good.
We're going to start doing the replogal, just fire it into the target bank.
Yeah. Is it optimal? No.
Does it work? Sometimes.
And when it does, it does.
If I'm not feeling the cradle separation on a given day, I'm perfectly willing to do that, rather than sit there and banging off a slingshot and watch it come out the outlet.
All right, see, I would not have loaded my cannon because there's a ball in the jets. You gotta trap up before you get that cannon for your song jackpot, because you don't want to miss with balls flying everywhere and then you lose your multi-ball. They're all coming back, Steve.
Oh my
God.
God.
Don't worry about it.
You get one of those back.
All right, he's down to a 2-ball multi-ball. Trap up.
Trap up.
Oh, boy.
No chance.
Never had it under control.
How many hits to bell? I would check status. Don't cash in yet without looking. Could have been 19 instead of 9.5.
I don't know if I would have taken that.
Yeah, in the situation you're in, I mean, he
what-
needs 109. Like a 90 million doesn't help you.
I mean, 90 million looks good on paper, but you need points for the championship, you know?
Yeah. And I don't know how many bell hits he was away, but if you were one away.
Done.
Double.
Good game from Steve, though. Good game.
Yeah, solid game, but unfortunately in this situation, it's only worth 1 point. They'll move on to game 2, which is probably going to be even madness. Bowen still has choice through the rest
Zach
of this
giving a
playoff.
shout out to his sponsor, Game Room Champ. Oh, but he can't. They
Briefly.
changed the initials.
Briefly.
Sorry, Game Room Champ.
They get the shout out anyway. They get the shout. Bowen going to medieval.
Bowen going to 2001.
It's pointing at 2001. This is not what I'm going to play.
I'm
This is not
also
what I'm
not
going to
going to play Aries. Zach, the low seed in this group. Not playing like it.
Well, I don't think you put it Zach in any group he's a low seed playing.
There are no ringers at this point. And game choice is really not an option. All right, let's see what Bowen does on Medieval Madness.
Probably puts
I have an idea.
Probably he's going to hit the castle. That was not a shot.
That
at
was
the
not the
castle.
castle.
That was a shot at the lock that he missed late.
Is he going right flipper lock, left flipper castle?
Sure appears that way. That's how I've seen a bunch of players playing it today. And takes a moment to settle down. We've got a fairly large crowd gathering to watch over here by the television we have set up. Watching the #1 ranked player in the world, Zach Sharp, going up against Papa World Champion, Bowen Karen.
Tell you what, man, they've had some matches over the last couple of years that have just been
Epic.
insanity. They bring out the best in each other. Imagine them as a doubles team.
Uh-oh, stuck ball.
Haven't seen that one before.
That's an interesting one. He's got a gargoyle on his castle. It's sitting off to the side. It's sort of round, shiny.
Doug Polka to
So,
save the day.
We're going to put the ball in the plunger lane here.
Yeah, because the interlock is not disabled.
And it appears
Yeah.
to have fallen into the
It
mode
fell
on
in.
its own.
Oh. Nice work, Doug.
Doug's like, you're damn right. Unstuck. I command you to be unstuck.
And Bowen's up to 2 locks. And I assume he just would use his multi-ball as a conduit to castles.
Hell yeah.
Nice little nudge. Uh-oh.
Well, look at the lane.
I don't know how much he had
That
to
was
do with
interesting.
that.
He didn't do anything there. Just kind of watched it fall in.
I guess that's skill all of its own.
That's right. Knowing when not to do anything.
That ball is really bouncing around when it hits the mode up there.
It is.
Okay, so instead of taking a shot at the lock, he decided to get the drawbridge down. And there he was taking a shot at the lock, but
Yeah.
very late. Another shot.
Yeah, he was getting his free, easy shots out of the way before he started dealing with the balls coming back down the middle.
Also late. Nice no nudge save there, coming down the middle again, but that time it went up and over and out.
Good start. Good start.
Yeah, he set up for a lot of good points as the game progresses.
Zach is letting us know our flight's delayed. Always a good thing.
This has never happened before, has it?
Flight delays are good. Flight misses are not good.
The only person I know that's ever happy about a flight delay.
What time is your
Yes!
flight delay?
I think you do that intentionally.
It's,
you
it's-
book early flights.
It's 9 o'clock. Yeah, man. Booking flights on Sunday is a good insurance policy. Because the moment you're out, you want to. I mean, I was ready. I should be in my car heading to the airport right now. The moment my Joker poker tilted.
Is Zach flying back to Chicago?
He is. He goes back to Chicago to wake up and catch a plane to Germany tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the Red Eye Express. Oh, no saving that. Right down the middle.
And I think it's off the airport right to the office in Germany, and then I think he's off to Italy to battle Danielle in a couple of weeks to continue his European tour before he comes back for good.
That should be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Player 3, Jeff Palmer, steps up the game. Jeff with 0 points in the previous game really needs to just get something started here.
John's leading this. Where's he going?
John will be back.
John's
in a
going
second.
to blow kisses outside.
We'll miss him. Jeff takes his first castle down.
All right, AC/DC is over. Time to move on and pound away. knock, knock, knocking on castles door.
How did you feel about the way that the mode kickout was working?
You know what? Like earlier in the tournament, it was way easier to handle than like late last night. It was getting a little squirrely. Mid-match, Mr. Cairns is joining us for some in-depth analysis of his own play and his competitors' play. How's it going out there?
So far, the analysis is that Zach is amazing at pinball.
He seems to be okay.
Yeah, that was quite a game you two had just there.
I actually was pretty sure when I lost my ball at 109 that I was going to lose.
Not the
Like-
220, but
Like he's at 53, he's very likely to get this just through his skill and run of play. Solid ramp shooting for the jams.
A shout out to the Left Cuffs in Hawaii as they watch this from whatever resort they're at hanging out. I'm sure Adam may rather be here, but if you're going to not get a hall pass, Hawaii's a good place to be to not have to argue.
Yeah,
for
you got a good
pass.
excuse not to be here. Where are you? Oh, yeah, that's probably a choice I might make.
Yeah, especially if Tom McCulloch's joint is involved. I might choose that over pinball most days. Oh, it's a joint.
Spike Lee joints.
Steve yelling at his first castle.
Boom. Boom.
Take that, Duke of Bourbon, or whoever the hell got hit.
Bow. Who was that? Who got hit there? Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Who's on the
This-
bottom? Steve working his way towards Super Jets. Were you, we were talking about you while you were playing Medieval. Were you right flipper lock, left flipper castle?
Yeah, and I try not to start the castle multi-ball until
Until
I've
your
gotten
drawbridge
the
is
castle
down?
number 3. Because by the time you get to castle number 3, you need a larger number of hits on the castle to finish the castles.
Will you take your pot shots while the drawbridge is up before you start multi-ball? That way you're getting good money shots while
I
it's
can't
down?
tell you that. You'll have to watch.
Oh.
Find out. Thanks, Bowen.
Thanks.
Bowen leaves and comes back to acknowledge our thanks for this.
It goes to Bowen's.
Now, maybe if we could just get Bowen's doppelganger to sit in with us and talk, that would just be amazing.
That was pretty scary watching the
But,
two of
oh
them
my
walk
God.
around.
I had multiple conversations with that guy, not realizing he wasn't Bowen until a minute in. John Raplogle hustling back. He went to Pittsburgh to check out that the tilt cam was done, and it is, so he's back.
So I want to give a shout out to some of the Florida players here. Ron Donahue is here. Some people have said that Ron kind of looks like Bowen. And Ron has a shirt with Bowen's picture on it. And Ron's son came up to him and thought that was his daddy.
Started hugging a stranger. All right, Bowen using his multi-ball 2-pound castles in the sky.
Green would actually indicate they're from the underworld. I'm an expert on colors.
I guess so. I'm not going to argue with you.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He knew that was in trouble.
But he got through third castles. Always a nice little kick in the can out there for everyone to have to deal with. Nice live catch.
And back to the action.
Actually, I think he's considering whether he wants to go for a madness. At this point.
Peasant ramp.
He has
Start
almost
working on
zero
it.
progress
Catapult.
on anything.
He's got a
Catapult.
catapult and a damsel. He's pot committed at this point.
Shoot the catapult. Hit it hard.
But he's going back.
You know what? The value
The value
per
is
shot
so good,
that
I
Castle
mean-
is tough to argue against that.
Once you commit to this strategy, you just kind of have to keep going with it.
We have a question from the audience, and the question is, what's the line for the players in this event? I would say Zach is the favorite. Just
Plus 120. I don't know how the Vegas lines is. Zach plus a field goal. But Palmer gets 3 points for being at home.
get some partial credit for that.
Actually, I have a correction. The question was not what's the line.
The question is, where do I bet?
The question is what's on the line.
Oh. What is on the line? I have no idea.
That's a whole different question.
Gambling, only 21 or over, please.
Okay, so first of all, the winner of this event will have an automatic ticket to the circuit final, which takes place right before Pinborough 2014. And I don't know exactly what the first place prize pool score is, but I will get that information in just a few minutes. I know the total prize package was around $6,600. And okay, somebody has given me the information here. The first place in the A division is $2,000 cash. Second place, $1,000. Third place, $600. Fourth place, $400. Not too shabby.
And I can have a Zach's pot. So let's go.
Minus the cost of changing your plane ticket. Yes, but
if he wins, I'm sticking him with his 2-year-old nephew in the back. I upgrade to first class for my wife.
you deserve a break sometimes, right?
The circuit events have been highly dominated by a few of the top players.
Yeah, does Zach get to hand out his extra passes to direct to the circuit final to other players, like family members or close cousins?
Or John.
Mark says no. Damn it! You know,
Mark.
based on my playing, that's the closest way I'm going to get in this year.
Is Mark still here? I thought he was back building the tilt bob cameras. And we have another question. Are the castles always the best strategy on Medieval Madness? And I believe the answer is no, but often the castles become the best strategy. Go ahead and expand upon that, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I think the biggest thing between this and attack is that during multi-ball, you can continue pounding castles. So it's always available, and the value proposition only gets better and better and better as you get further and further along. So it's tough to suddenly start ignoring like the third or fourth castle and start shooting for other stuff when it's like I've already gotten through these first 2 castles, gotten a little bit of points. Now it's gravy time. Let's go.
It's interesting when Attack from Mars came out. I mean, for those who were around back then, I mean, that was one of the common criticisms about the game when it came out. Was that I can't work on my saucer or my multi-balls, and so I think the game designers took that into consideration when they were working on Medieval Madness and said, okay, well, we'll try this instead.
Let me add one point to that. I think a lot of times when you get into tournament situations with top players playing the machine, as Steve puts a huge move on the machine without getting in danger.
Somebody was shaking the camera. It wasn't from shaking the game.
Okay.
You would have tilted for sure. There's an earthquake.
In order to make the games more difficult, so that the best players in the world don't come in and just sit on them for half an hour per play, you have to make the outlanes wider and you remove the rubbers from the outlanes. And what you'll find is that any side-to-side motion goes out an outlane. So the castle actually is set up to return to the middle most of the time. So you'll find players just shooting the castle because it returns to the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very true. If you look at the arrangement versus Attack from Mars, which is a much more dangerous return.
One more to the picture.
So how many points is he getting on all of these hits before the gate points?
I have no idea.
I don't think it's very much.
600,000? 800,000.
It's 800,000 now.
The ones before that, if I
were
if I knew Lyman, maybe like half that, so maybe 400. It seems to be sort of in Lyman's wheelhouse for programming. It is a safer shot with the drawbridge up.
Actually, I believe it's 1/10 of the total castle value.
Ah, that sounds familiar, yes.
Is that whether the drawbridge is up or down the whole way through?
Well, except for the King of Pain, where you only get $1 million per shot, you get 20,000 for killing it. And
20 million.
that's everybody out there understood exactly what I meant. I conveyed it right through the microphone.
There's that
in the
very brief
improper way.
1,000x multiplier.
John's getting his Wizard of Oz scoring speak down. 20,000 is a lot of points.
Shake.
Okay, Steve moved into first place with that.
The defended champ, working it.
So right now we are in Game 2 of the final rounds at the Southern Pinball Expo, watching the A Division. Defending champ Steve Bowden is on the machine right now, and he is going into Game 2 with only 1 point, because Game 1 was dominated by Zach Sharp, who has 4 points.
Wow, nice.
I love inlanes.
That was not a power inlane. That was a smooth inlane.
Sure was.
Like smooth jazz.
Bowen got 2 points. Tough train for Steve, but a good ball.
Good ball for Stevie.
Welcome to 30 million, Steve.
Table for one.
The one thing I don't like about the tournament strategy here is I don't think Bowen really has too much choice when he gets up here.
I was just thinking that. Surveying the playfield, there's nothing else really worth going for at this point.
Maybe
No, he's going to hurry up all the way. 60 million, hurry up. Just keep building.
no.
Left ramp all day.
Tell you what, back in, I think it was May Day 2005, Keith Elwin was losing to someone by like 80 million and decided to go left ramp, hurry up, and got it up to over 60 before he lost his ball. But it was awesome.
2 big saves from Bowen. Bowen saved it by a shake from the right out lane, and then another nice save right from down the middle. Oh, he's done that time.
Wow.
Well played. He actually took the lead, if only temporarily.
Got his fourth castle done.
And 3 million points. That's no gimme.
Steve's on his 5th castle though. Once he started the 5th castle. Does he have the gate ready?
No, he's actually just he's on his mode still, I think.
So once he gets it open at $1 million a shot, it'll be pretty close.
Yeah, but he needs like 4 shots to get it open first,
Yeah.
and that's worth nothing.
Zach in trouble, and he knows it.
All right, Zach,
Having a
slow
fun
it
time.
down.
He's having a great time.
And Zach's going for madness.
That sucks.
He's not controlling that bounce over as
he's
well as
not.
I'd like.
Look at that.
An
Look at
out
that.
lane shakeout by Zach Sharp.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? He does licensing for Williams.
Take that, F.
What a save. That was beautiful. And Zach tells 2001 how it is.
Doing a Dave Heggie, shaking the game next to the game you're playing. You can do that for free. Don't worry about any disqualifications of tilting.
Take the madness. And reject. And save. And reject. And
Oh,
drain
my
down the
goodness.
middle. That's
Well,
that's not
I take
fair.
back what I said earlier, John. You're right. That was not going to stay for some reason.
It's like a troll behind the troll.
The,
It's just it throws it back with force.
You
I mean,
can't see
I've
it,
seen,
but
I've seen rejects before, but
The saucer here does actually have a protector on it, which so there's a little bit of a lip to the hole.
I think Zach was definitely using the right strategy. It just never got it going that game at all. Ended with 4 million points. So for all you playing at home, when you get your 5 million, just remember you just beat the number 1 player in the world.
yeah.
All right.
Don't
So,
forget to take out your outlane posts.
oh,
And sometimes the rubber.
And the left flipper. Just take it out.
Tough break for Jeff. He's really struggling here.
All right. Bowden, life on the line here? No. No, it's not.
quick shout out to Brian Boyles, who's watching us in the back seat of a car while they're driving home from the Southern Pinball Festival.
Much better than watching from the front seat of the car while driving.
I didn't actually know they were in the back seat. I was just saying that because that's how it better be.
In case any cops were listening on whatever highway he's on.
Okay, the gate is ready.
Three
Three
shots.
shots to the gate, and he will take this. Actually,
Four
two
hands.
shots to the gate.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
One more. Oh, that probably does it.
Oh. That's it.
Good job for Steve. Applause from the crowd. They know he's got this here.
Steve's like, hell yeah. I love it. I love it.
So moving into game 3.
Big exhale.
Nice.
Bowen's the bus driver. Where's he taking the kids? Star Trek? Star Trek?
Bowen has 4 points. Steve Bowden has 5 points. Zach has 4 points. And Jeff has 1
point.
All right, so everybody but Jeff has a shot at the championship. Bowen is
Prospector. He's going to choose
Bowen
Prospector.
is choosing Star Trek. The final frontier. What do you guys think? Who's going to be?
I can't answer that.
Yeah, I think he's a little biased.
Brian, what do you
This is being
think?
recorded. I don't know. I gotta say, Zach has been playing really well. But this is where Bowen turns it on.
Bowen just put up 84 million on his last game.
I think for Zach and Bowen, the way the matches have gone, I think Zach almost prefers that Bowen just drops a huge score here, because it sort of like internally motivates Zach to have to really get going. No Shatz games on this thing.
Oh,
He's valid play fielding.
Here we go.
Oh, Bowen.
Kaylee George is laughing at home, rubbing his hands. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
ball
one.
saved.
One target.
And,
balls.
okay, it does
The way
work.
you know that this is still working for him is his score is still flashing.
Okay,
Once
he's
your
in
score
play
starts,
now.
stops flashing like that, then
Oh yeah.
game on.
You got one free target out of it.
And a lock target. You got a vengeance hit and a lock target.
Locks lit. Comboing like a madman.
Takes the lock. Takes a ramp combo into the lock. Does not take the lock.
Oh, shot it too early for it to be his final shot. Shot it at 0 seconds. And now
Interesting. As long as the
he's
timer is still
upset.
present.
He's upset.
He's
he
upset,
didn't
but he
wait.
did that to
There's a
himself.
little grace period on the timer of that.
That's why I usually wait until you see that multicolored one blinking. waiting.
And with a little flutter of the hands, he chooses to save the Enterprise. And he...
Pilot error. Karen's.
Bowen's, he didn't do any that I saw really on Medieval Madness, but he's been making quite a few pilot errors today.
Really?
Yeah.
Happens to us. I'm not in whatever us is anymore. I'm not in us anymore.
What's
it
that
happens
like?
it happens to the best of them. That's more like it.
So that super skill shot was worth 500,000 points, I believe, right?
That's correct.
But if you shoot it around the far side and hit the vengeance target, that's worth $1 million? Or is...
We're going to go with shoot. See, Zach needed Bowen to drop a 50 for him to get motivated properly.
Yeah, he just wanted to make sure he stayed behind Bowen a little bit.
That's
So,
right.
you know, it has to be room for a comeback.
He needs to make it a heartbreaking moment.
All right, let's see. Jeff would love to put up a good game showing here.
Well, interestingly enough, I mean, Jeff might not be able to win the entire event, but Jeff can still take second.
There's still some good money for second through fourth.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Most expensive game of pinball for the day for him.
And he's had time to think about that and understand the situation. So I think he'll play pretty well here.
I think,
Rock one out of the way.
He's had time to shake off the previous two games.
and I see he's having a little trouble getting the ball out of the lock. There it goes.
People are finding more and more ways to creatively time out your modes.
And there's Jeff using that same tactic Bowen used, where he dropped the flipper and left it come off at a slight angle.
Yeah, one of Jeff's favorite games is Paragon, and I've seen him do the same thing on Paragon with the upper left flipper.
That upper mini flipper on
Yes.
Paragon. Okay, Jeff has a quick ball as well. No player is really lighting it on fire so far. And Steve's like, well, I'll be that guy.
It's like, I'm your man. Where's he going? Saving, jumping, directing, directiving. I don't know if
Nerding.
it's nerding.
Nerding is a word.
It's jumping.
No, punching. Or plunging.
Now and play fielding.
Nice live catch on the left.
Right, left ramp. Bow. Ramp.
He's missing a little bit late. Oh, that's a big shake. I don't know if he's going to get away with that. He's playing on pins and needles. Trap that up.
That ball.
It's like it's still swinging. It's
Let it
still
go.
swinging.
Oh,
And we go to the tilt cap.
Oh my goodness gracious. And Steve's like, wow, he's got that little smile on his face. It's just so small.
He knows he stole one there, I think.
Yeah. That was for sale, and the high bidder was.
And he's like, well, what an easy way to be able to time out a mode. I can just convince everyone I'm running the plumb bob. So
I was convinced.
he had me at hello.
I love his technique of, I'm going to stand a few feet away from the game. That's going to make it settle down.
Are those red shirts?
They look orange to me.
Gary Stern coming over to check out the finals action. On Stern's latest and greatest.
All right. Well, Steve actually ended with about the same amount of points as the other players. Bowen has a lead of about 3 million over the other players, but
Insurmountable.
This is a two-ball game.
and let me tell you, this shit, it's over.
Pack your bags, ladies.
No, with any of these players, I would expect that a score, I'd say at least 50 million should win this game. At least. If there's
I
a
was
score
thinking more
less
of the
than
more
that.
of the 70 to 80 range.
Well, yeah, but I want to put that minimum threshold
That's
up
right.
there.
Don't make them feel bad.
You know how we did that at Expo? There was a match between Keith Elwin and Lyman Sheets, and we built it all
Actually,
up.
we're still building it up. They're going to face each other sometime in the future. We're just going to say that it was a continued build-up from Expo.
That's true. That's true. Well, we may as well start building up this finals a little more, too. And then everybody ends at like 8 million.
We can Star Trek to Texas and let everyone continue the battle.
Meanwhile, Bowen is trying to save the Enterprise, and there are people running sideways.
All right, he's going to bring multi-ball into it. 12 seconds left. Take it. Nope. He's not going to take it. Wait for the next one.
you can actually watch Bowen do a tutorial on Star Trek at papa.org, along with lots of other informative videos and just gameplay and tutorials and rule sheets and rule sets. And remember to check us out. We run Papa TV and the two biggest tournaments every year, Pinburg and Papa World Championships.
And trying to stack multi-ball on a mode. And indeed. Smarter Bowen after Save the Enterprise didn't start so well. Better to wait for another mode you can get a full timer to really help you go to town.
But this one he's definitely going to play for the maximum amount of points.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect to see him trap up that much here in the beginning. He's probably going to just take a lot of shots on the fly. But
And he's gaining value for both his super ramps and his Kobayashi should he get there.
Now, the super ramps, is that just also a number based on the number of shots made in the 3 modes?
Yes.
Like, do you have a figure on what that is? Okay.
I want to say 100,000 a shot it adds, maybe 50,000 a shot.
I was thinking 50, but I'm not sure on that figure.
Could be 50, but if you combo a shot, it could be 100 for the ones that you combo during the mode. It's probably my best guess at it.
Now, that was a fairly short multi-ball for Bowen. He's out of control, looking to put it in the away team. And steady shot the left ramp. Maybe he just thought he could get it out of trouble that way.
Super ramps, 1,050,000. Combo.
That is a significant number of points.
Oh, yeah. And what's good is there's no pressure to get it now because it sits out there for the rest of the game. So just keep doing what you're doing.
And wait for a combo.
And just know that you have about 9 more million in the bank or more if you can combo your way through it. Punch it. Punch it.
He's purposely not punching it.
Has he gotten Vengeance multi-ball yet? Ah, there we go. Nope.
And he changed strategies. Decided to go for the left ramp. And he's trying to time this mode out first. And he'll take either Nerd or Klingon Battle into Vengeance Volleyball. Oh, that's it.
That's alright. That's alright.
What was that?
Missed shot drain.
Yeah, but what was the...
Oh, away team, I think. Right, it was lit.
Yeah, but what was the extra flipping at the end that he ran back to do?
I don't know.
He ran away
Easter
from the
egg
machine.
of some kind. Zach looking thrilled.
Zach has something to shoot for now.
Yeah. Time to go to work. Let's fire that thing up. Bowen's set pretty nice though, because he'll be able to bring Nerd into Vengeance, and then Kobayashi's just around the corner. Make the left to Kobayashi Avenue. Zach whiffs on the bottom lock target by hitting the side ramp accidentally. There we go, there's a lock.
Nice patience to get it right where he wanted to before he took the shot. Zach in a similar situation of wanting to make sure he brings a mode with some good time into his multi-ball. I don't necessarily approve of that. I would actually post pass over and try for the lock and mission start combo. There we go.
Interesting.
I wouldn't post pass over, but I would take it with the flipper that it's on. Because he still has to light his third lock anyway, so him getting his second lock now, if he's still, you know, that extra step away from the multi-ball, that lock wasn't going anywhere. So picking it up now or picking it up 2 minutes from now doesn't really matter.
I would pick it up. The reason I would pick it up is because if you lock the third one, if you light the third lock, I should say, you only get it in one spot if you haven't collected the other two. And on the first multi-ball, you'll get it in both spots if you have collected the other two.
Words of wisdom.
Deep thoughts.
Deep thoughts. Oh, yeah. Deep voice thoughts by John Ripley.
That's okay. Those are coming back.
He needs. I'm surprised he didn't actually let the upper flipper let the ball come down to the lag trap. Punch it, Zach. Yeah, punch it. Punch it again. Punch it. Punch it again. It's 3 points.
Why did he do that? In the middle of punching it.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't continue punching it, unless he's going for doubles. And what's really big here, I would have punched them all and then focused on making sure you doubled your super for 10 million. That's a double.
And black hole.
He's trying for it.
He definitely was there.
This is backhandable. It's very tight, though.
This is a pretty big situation right here.
There it is.
He
That's a
didn't
big
combo it,
atta
and
ball.
right now he's not thrilled actually right now.
Why would he not be thrilled? Because he didn't combo his 5 million.
Yeah,
but
I
he
mean
did.
that's not a hard. 5 million's a decent amount of points, and it's not too hard to execute if he's trapped up to be able to just go center ramp into vengeance for an extra 5 million.
I guess that's the difference between Zach and some of the more human players in
That's
the world.
right. Damn you, super jackpot! I'm so not thrilled.
I would have been like, I hit the black hole, added a ball, everything is wonderful.
John Report will happy dance.
Zach is abusing this multi-ball.
All right, trapped up. Oh, out the left side. No, let's see. Gut it back up.
Can you back end this?
Yeah, oh yeah. Bam.
Beautiful.
And that's one of those shots you just don't know until you try it, whether it's going to work or not.
So many games that have that geometry that works.
Oh,
Don't double. All right. He survived his patent double drain out of multi-ball.
he let it come down at full speed.
Kaylee that right up.
All right, so finally he's starting Prime Directive, and he only is on his third move.
He did not like that flip he did. Out of control.
Yeah.
All right. Brings in Prime Directiving with Klingon.
The thing that Zach's setting up here is a potentially huge super ramp.
He is. Similar to Bowen was in the exact same situation with Vengeance and Prime Directiving.
And Bowen's super ramps were worth $1.05 million. $1.05 million. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Zach's even a little bit higher than that.
Yep. And Zach's black hole is lit, ready and waiting, and done.
I don't know if he wanted
I don't
it
think
there.
he intended for that to happen.
I mean, oh well. You're going to spit the extra ball out to me now, so maybe not getting it. I'll take it.
And trapped up, left ramp, backhand into a combo. Big Prime Directive shot. Super
nice
ramps are lit now. And trap up.
Yeah, the longer this multi-ball goes on now, he wants to combo everything out.
All right. Oh, we jailbreak. Takes the right orbit and out. No, Zach,
don't do that.
that's something I do, which is, oh my god, quick, get some points before you get out of multi-ball. Bowen thrilled that him and Zach are battling to the death and to the pain again. Nerd for Zachy. I anticipate some cradling out to happen if he didn't botch his live catch. No. Figure ball two. Why not strike while the iron's hot a little bit?
So is he cashing in super rings here?
he is.
Okay, so we have a question from the audience, and
Pull the audience.
this is a question. Why do players trap balls in multi-ball? Isn't it harder shooting with only one flipper?
Good question. It's slightly harder to flip with only one flipper, but generally you should only be using one flipper at a time anyway. And you want to extend the time of the multi-balls as much as possible. So,
And it's much easier to hit shots when balls aren't in the way. So for me, it's definitely the way to go.
I think a lot of players tend towards the control strategy just because the accuracy of your shots improves, and you can
take your time and just set up the shot, and when you're ready to make it, you shoot it.
Oh, and I got an answer for one of the questions I asked earlier. I had asked why Bowen ran back from the machine, and someone in our chat room says he ran back to hurry up the bonus collect in case he tilted.
Nice.
Okay.
Just so if there was a tilt, it could possibly have been in the next person's ball. You want to hurry up and get that next player advance as quickly as possible.
But he was pressing the buttons very gently as not to not to induce a tilt. Steve Bowden's got some work to do.
Yes, he does. But
we've seen him do it time and time again.
Channeling his Joker poker.
Pretty much everybody was in this situation a few minutes ago, and now two of the players are out of that low point situation.
Good save after some fumbling. Oh, hang on.
That's a big move. That's the
hang
second
on,
danger.
hang on. Just walk away a little further, Steve. You're too close to this plumb bob.
Cradle,
there you go.
stop,
Stand back a little
stop.
bit.
This is the second time he's done this.
He prefers to play with TV.
It doesn't matter that you lose the mode. It matters that you keep the ball.
This is why we don't play 2001.
Oh, 2001. Wouldn't that be amazing?
How many
Ball
tilts have
one.
we seen on that?
Not that many. It's fairly loose. But if you tilted out in the final match on ball one on 2001, can you imagine that?
Can you imagine that plane ride home? If anyone in the chat room knows that the Bears lost today, I would love an update personally. Or the Steelers, I'm sure, for many of the Popeyes here.
Steelers. They play what city?
Here we go. Third. Bowen, I think, is Kobayashi or bust at this point. Zach is Kobayashi or bust at this point.
And the other two players are bust or do something good. They're going to have to do all their work on ball three.
That's last week, Brian Downey, but I appreciate it. There we go.
All right, the Steelers are up 16 points with 2:30 left.
Hey!
The Bears are down 7 with 7 minutes to go.
Hey!
What does this have to do with pinball?
It's just as competitive. Both sports, just as competitive. For those that don't think pinball is as competitive as what you would call a typical sport, I beg to differ. I invite you to participate in any tournament you can find and see how you feel afterwards.
So I expect Bowen's going to play his hardest on this Klingon battle while he's playing Klingon battle during this.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he had the Mode and Vengeance ready to go.
Right. That's pretty much the difference in points between him and Zach.
Yeah,
I would
Zach
imagine.
played his. Now, if Bowen can double and get his 10 for his super, he can take back the power. Nice little catch. Surprising. Jailbreaking himself.
He's playing on the fly a lot today. A lot more than normal.
And my dad texted me that the Bears have not lost yet, which means he's watching online. Hi, Dad. Glad you can figure out a way to hook up to the internet. Bowen done punching it with his head.
I mean, how else are you going to do it? You have a ball cradled on one flipper and the other. Both your hands are free.
Oh, yeah.
You got to punch it. It's either that or you give a hip thrust.
Or on T3, you get your leg. You get your leg to hold the other flipper button so you can pull the trigger. There's some awesome...
That's nice for those who are flexible enough to get their leg.
Requires some stretching.
And he's using his atta-ball. He broke out.
I think Bowen got his 10. His double super. I didn't see it. His score is
The score is pretty big right now.
It's gone up quite a bit.
But of course, he might also be finished with the super ramps at this point as well. Whereas I think Zach still has some super ramp value to cash
I don't know
out.
if, I don't know if he's done enough. Certainly, he's going to need to finish if he wants to return.
Another nice live cat.
Bowen playing for the black hole of circuit points.
Interesting. He tried to break out rather than stage his flipper and make the shot.
He doesn't like staging. He says that all the time. I'm amazed that he hasn't mastered that.
Oh, I know. I've seen him try it a lot, and his success rate has been pretty low. So
He just
I don't
staged
blame
there
him
on
for
the
staying
fly.
away from it.
And so he's cleared out his victory laps. They relight. Oh.
That's all right. Away team.
That's not important.
Away team. Nerd. And then come up with some really creative reason to time the road out. I'd say tie his shoe, but
Don't
he has
do
no
it, Bowen.
laces on his shoe.
And commercial
Let's see,
break.
let's see what he thinks about it. What can you do? Counting the number of light bulbs on the ceiling. It's very important. Yeah, one. There's one.
There's two.
Yeah.
Well, while we're taking a break, while Bowen's timing this out, I'd just like to thank everybody who's watching today, and thank you all who are going to view this in the future. Behind the booth, we have Josh Sharp, Brian Dominy, I'm John Replogle. On production, we have Mark Steinman, Doug Polka, Elizabeth Cromwell. Taking pictures, Anastasia Steinman. And we're watching the final game of the final round. And there's Kobayashi Marie.
All right, looking to get some good doubles. What do you brought? Klingon Battle into Vengeance. So that is the left ramp. So if I was him, I would avoid the left ramp until you probably hit the right ramp first.
What?
Just a reminder on the tournament situation here too, for those who are just tuning in. Bowen is already positioned well. If he wins this game, he will win the championship.
Very nice. Left orbit. Left orbit.
Yeah, three players are positioned so if they win this game, they can win the entire championship.
Nice. Hit the switch.
Oh, it
hits
just
the
made it.
switch. Now he's back into single ball, two ball play. Gotta get longer to do something about that.
Oh, and he has a lot of shots left.
Destroy the drill, too.
I actually think that the single ball, two ball play is sort of cool.
Really? You wouldn't rather have a Flipper's Dead, point bonus, base explosion of effects after defeating Kobayashi Maru?
That would be cool too, but they're already doing the effect in this game where they're adding balls. Oh, 393,000 shots to go to complete this mode.
No problem.
Extra ball is lit. 6 million points possibly. If you combo it,
No, it does not combo the extra.
it doesn't.
No, it should. You would think that it should.
I think it should
Lyman
get 2
does
extra
it, but all
balls.
of his games. Get with Lonnie in that too.
393,218 shots left. I know Bowen's good, but I don't think he can do that many shots.
Good thing my flight is delayed.
And that's the end of the game. Bowen puts up a
Nice
great
game,
game.
Bowen.
And all the other players are going to have to work very hard to catch that one.
Well, Zach definitely has something to chase now.
This is the exciting part.
$90 million points.
Both Bowen and Zach had 4 points coming into this final game, so either of them wins, they will have 8 points, which will
Usually it's a good thing.
Steve Bowden still has a shot. He has 5 points. And there's some interesting scenarios for second where we would have a tiebreaker. But let's just go for the worrying about who's going to win first. Final shot to the away team. And now Zach is 5 shots. 3 shots away from math.
Hold on, let me
It's
open
hard.
up. Let me open up Excel. Hold on.
Josh, save me. Save me. How many
Something. All right.
shots?
So a shot to the away team, or no, a final shot. Then an away team is 2, and then a trap and a shot to the ramp and Kobayashi. It's 4 more shots.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's 4 shots.
I think it took me longer to get there than it took for you to get there.
Yeah,
I
but
do
my number
numbers
was
for and I do
wrong.
numbers for a living. This is embarrassing.
So even if Josh gets to Kobayashi Maru, I think
Josh
he's
is
gonna
sitting right here. John,
have 3rd time today.
It's okay.
3rd time today.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
rubbing it in that I'm sitting there. It just hurts. It's like picking a, just pick my scab. And good live catch for Zach. All
Very
right.
nice. So what's our next event on the Papa circuit?
Houston, right?
Houston, Texas.
Houston.
And then it never drains in Southern California.
Looking forward to the Mark and Anastasia road trip.
Yeah.
If there was a way for them to have like a Go camera and just actually broadcast live the entire drive, I'd sign up for that. I'd take that.
I can't imagine that would be possible, but it would sure be cool.
That's
Uh-oh.
All right,
And
Kobayashi
center.
Murray. And break.
Uh-oh.
Nice live catch. Save, and
Back
there he
in the
goes.
middle.
All right.
And 2001 feels the vengeance.
no love for that game. All right, here he goes.
Extra ball, there's 3 million. And
He's sitting at 58, and I believe he was targeting 90.
Bowen was right at 90 million, so I don't think he can get there in this Kobayashi
He needs some good doubles.
some
He
doublers,
needs to be
absolutely.
efficient. He needs to be efficient. Because there's some high scoring opportunities that he won't have after
You
he's
won't be
done
able to
with
get them
this.
anywhere else. That's right.
So he's going to want to trap up.
I think he needs to get his attaboy with.
I think he got it. Right? All savers on? No.
No, he still has
Uh-oh. Trouble.
he has no progress towards the black hole.
All right. Don't flip. There we go.
Oh, look at that beautiful live catch.
Looking to trap up, cradle separate, and then use that center ramp to be able to start doubling some stuff. Oh.
That's a good one.
Oh, look at that.
Over
Not
under.
the way I expected.
Oh, Zach. Oh, it just
Wow.
hurts. All right. Center ramp to a right ramp.
Here it comes.
Black hole, passing it. Trouble.
Let it go. Let it.
Oh, not
too
in time.
late. Too late.
Oh, super pop bumpers. Just
Zach
what I
is
wanted.
thrilled.
Now in the normal situation, oh,
That is it. Bowen survives the
Bowen
Zach
survives
attack.
Zach. So
A 5-second too late black hole.
now Jeff gets to go, and he he's still got a lot to play for. He's going for his second place finish if he can win the game here. He does need a really significant score in order to catch these players. Jeff with a big smile.
Jeff knows what he needs to do here. So.
Yeah. He needs to crush it.
Crush it like Tom.
Punch it.
Punch it like Tom. No, crush it like Tom. And the last word of the day, though, will belong to the defending champion of the event.
As it should.
I like that, yeah.
He decides who wins. All right, Jeff getting some space jumping Klingon, loving.
Zach ended with 65 million points, and we're not just sitting around clapping and screaming for him, which is just absolutely a great score.
Jeff's son Atticus is standing by watching. He's a great player himself and pulling for Dad here.
Atticus is 15 years old, right?
Yes, he is.
He's showing a lot of oh wow, what a breakout!
Jailbreaks.
He showed a lot of skill in this weekend and some style.
He learned some of your dance moves, John.
Oh,
He was listening to some Rick Astley last night. So.
Wait a second. Are you saying I dance like Rick Astley?
I said nothing.
I'm not saying you don't dance like not him.
Oh my.
All right, Jeff, somehow. Wait here.
Slow it down, Jeff. You got a lot. The train's not leaving. You got
Jeff
a long
disappointed in himself.
ways. There's no
All right, punch it,
immediate
Jeff.
answers
Get
to
to.
that.
He hasn't gotten to vengeance yet, right? At this point, with him battling Steve. There you go. Now bring a mode in. Let's go. Yeah.
There you go.
No point. Not still trying to win right now. Let it drop to a live catch. Will he do that, Brian, or no?
Probably so.
No?
Last time he tried it, it didn't really work out for him, so maybe he's going to
Combo
be a little
individuals.
more conservative.
I don't think we've seen anybody get to warp 9.9
That's
yet.
unfortunate.
That's the end of Jeff's tournament, but it's
Good run for Jeff.
Great tournament for Jeff Palmer.
yeah, great tournament. And here it is, the final ball, the final out, final pitch.
Defending champion, Steve Bowden.
With a chance to make history.
Ball saver is still on. He's going to get that back.
Now it's really, really one spot. Gary Stern watching the action live. Captivated by what technology is brought.
Okay, it looks like we're going to and that was a unique combo.
Steve's got to settle.
Yeah, he needs to take his time.
Let it go.
Right.
It's done. Left ramp away, team.
Nope, missed a little early.
There you go. Power and lanes. Everyone loves it.
Missed a little late.
Oh boy. There you go.
Into the hull.
Nerd. Klingon.
And that's the end of the Southern Pinball Festival. Looks like our champion for today is Bowen Cairns, Papa World Champion. Our finishers are Bowen, taking first. Zach will take second place. Steve Bowden will end up in a tie with Zach for second place. And taking up fourth is Jeff Palmer. What a great match we've seen today. We're going to take it over to Anastasia Steinman in a minute here. And it looks like we're going to get to hear from the champion of the event, Bowen Kearns.
Congratulations on your win, Bowen. How does it feel?
Oh, it's always awesome, especially playing against somebody like Zach and Steve, the defending champion. Jeff here, who's a huge up-and-comer. He's not even up-and-comer, he's already there as one of the top players. It was well fought around, 3 great games. I'm very lucky to have pulled out the win on that last ball at Star Trek.
Awesome. Well, congratulations and enjoy the win.
Well, that's some great words. Well, guys, do you guys have any final words you want to say?
Are we watching the tiebreaker, or are we calling this good?
Okay, we're going to watch it.
We'll watch the
okay,
tiebreaker.
that sounds like a good idea.
Depends on what's the urgency on Mark getting his drive back to Pittsburgh to do the tilt cam.
Well,
Time to watch another match? Physical abuse at the Papa booth.
that was caught on camera,
And it's
too.
on camera. Take that, Mark. That's right. Papa and IFP are getting along so well. Physical violence.
It comes to blows
Oh.
occasionally. Oh.
Don't make me come
All
in between
right.
you
So
two.
are we going to have the patented random game choice? The Vegas odds for it being on 2001 is like, it's like a 1 to 10 bet. Whereas like it being on Star Trek is like 4,000 to 1.
Wouldn't the top seed get to pick the game?
I think for the tiebreaker, it is. I think in the rules, according to Donnie, I think it's Donnie's choice.
Well, okay.
And
That's how the rules read.
Depending on when Donnie wants to start packing up, we'll see which game it is.
Well, while we're waiting for that, let me run down the finishing positions of the other qualifiers. 5th place was Trent Augustine. 6th place, Josh Sharp.
Ow!
Tied for 6th.
Oh, then it's not worth it.
Sanjay.
Forget it. Tied.
6.5.
Get out of here.
8th place, Kevin McCarthy. 9th place, John Replogle. 10th place, Brian Shepard. Tied with Bob Matthews. 12th place, Maka Koenig. 13th, Jim Belcito. 14th, Atticus Palmer. 15th, John Flinton. And 16th, Chris Common.
What does this do for the circuit point race between Zach and Kate? Look at that. Oh my God, it was like foreshadowing.
Good question, Josh.
So Zach gains 75. Mr. Stern. Half an hour. Gary Stern is on my flight. I don't know if that's a good omen or a bad omen. I'll let everyone know the next circuit event. And my baby is we're gonna stick my baby on Gary Stern's lap for the entire
Gary's
flight.
going to be holding the baby.
All right, so Mark, is it top 6 events or top 5? Flash me a number. It is top 6. All right, so Zach gains 75, but loses his 21, so he gains 54. He's going to be at 456, right? Somebody confirm.
That is correct.
That's not bad.
Hey.
Hey, it looks like there's a race for the 1 and 2 spot.
And Bowen is
Is-
last at 0. The
So-
black hole.
Bowen is making the tournament trophies disappear
the
from
circuit
the list.
black hole. Which is good because I don't know how Mark would have fit in the 4th trophy next to Zach's name without messing up the whole table.
May you just have a trophy and an X4.
Right. Good on Zach for keeping
Yeah.
the web design simple.
Thank you, Zach. We'd also remind you to check out papa.org, and you can also visit our Papa store on papa.org. And we've got lots of cool stuff. And we're getting some pictures with the top finishers. I believe there is still a top break.
There's not.
No, actually,
we can
there's no
keep
tie
talking
break.
about how there. I just looked at the board. It's
Our
8, 6,
math
5,
is
2.
not as good as we think.
Huh?
We'll be, if we're waiting for the tiebreaker, we're going to be sitting here a long time, guys. A long time.
Meanwhile, remember this broadcast was brought to you proudly by Hank's Lead Fingers
They're awesome. My kid loves them.
and Classic Game Room. Party like it's 1979.
In Tilted Amusements.
Tilted Amusements.
Trent selling games on the floor right now for anyone on the show floor.
Here we go with the trophy presentation.
All right, in fourth place, Jeff Palmer.
Jeff Palmer takes home $400. Third place, $600, Steve Bowden.
Back-to-back top fours for Steve here. It's like a second home.
I imagine he will be back next year. Second place, $1,000, Zach Sharp.
Gritting that smile through the pain.
The pain.
The pain.
Oh, what pain?
Win or bust, man. Win or
First
bust.
place,
Win or bust.
$2,000. The world pinball champion, Bowen Cairns.
Keeping up his solid play. Bowen going to Houston? Anyone? No?
Unknown.
Don't know.
But Mark Steinman is shaking his head yes. Bowen is
Okay.
going to Houston.
For all the people in Houston, come out and try your luck at playing against Bowen Cairns.
And there's a question and saying, Josh, which circuit events will Zach be attending?
Zach, well, with him going back to Germany, he's going to miss Houston. I don't know if he's going to go to Indisc or not. I think it probably depends on, it's time for Keith Elwin to make the next move, I guess, now that Zach has pulled ahead. So there may be, he may wait for Keith to make the next move before he jumps back in.
Austin, not Houston.
I said Austin. Austin, Massachusetts. Austin, Massachusetts.
Texas. Mr. Florida, look at that.
That's awesome.
Oh, he has to wear the sash now.
Do we sit down and shave his beard and cut his hair down? Is that what happens?
Oh, my
Mark
goodness
Steinman
gracious.
has to cut his
Don't
beard.
do that. Don't do that. All right, well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today, and for all the crew here at Papa TV, we wish you a pleasant afternoon and greetings from Orlando. See you at the next event.
Later, everybody.
Bye-bye.